The Brewers are having stadium negotiation issues. They have, for those of you that may not remember, a few months ago, Rob Manfred casually dropped the A's into a conversation about American Family Field in Milwaukee needing renovations. And it was this super passive-aggressive, backhanded comment. Okay. Now the Brewers are somehow they're in negotiations with the local and state governments to figure out who's going to pay for the reservation or the renovations, which is fine. There's a price tag and we got to figure out who's going to pay for it. That's cool. So I'm glad they're actively negotiating. Why it has taken this long for reports to come out, I don't know. But there's a lot going on in the world of baseball, and it feels like, okay, I heard, so we all know, I'm going to take a tangent here, Brad.
Go for it. We got time.
We'll get back to Milwaukee. But listen, the A's and their whole Oakland thing is a debacle. And it's a mess. Where are they going to play for the next 3+ years while they work out a deal and build a stadium in Vegas? If it even gets approved at every level of approval. Major League Baseball has to approve it. The city, they have to have a board and a bond, and they got to build everything. Then there's the hotel that's around it. And don't forget, they have averaged like 112 degrees this month or whatever. So it's like, okay, what are we going to do about that? There's so much that goes into the Vegas thing. So in the interim, we've seen a bunch of other cities raise their hand for the Oakland relocation. We're not going to get into that. Then, and this kills me, Milwaukee gets, their hand slapped, their wrist slapped about their ballpark not being, up to snuff. And then suddenly the White Sox are in negotiations with Nashville about relocating the Chicago White Sox to anywhere other than Southside Chicago.
And it actually sounds like a really good idea after this weekend break.
What is going on?
I think it's all leverage. They're all leverage plays, right? Like, I thought Manfred dropping that to Brewer was not a threat to them. It was use this as leverage to get yourself renovations from your city. Because according to, so about this, the American Family Field is part of the Southeast Wisconsin Professional Baseball Park District. Okay. And they're supposed to cover repairs. And this is from their website. The district is comprised of Milwaukee, Ozaukee, Racine, Washington, and Waukesha counties. The district has been charged with the oversight and monitoring, planning, financing, design, constructing, commissioning, operating, and maintaining American Family Field. The district is by a board of directors comprised of 13 individuals representing the 5-county area. That means the government covers repairs.
That is exactly what that means.
So I don't understand why it's this whole big thing. And like the Brewers GM, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now because I forgot to write it down. But he said optimistic means anyway. He said I'm and good relations. So things are headed in the right direction, but still, nonetheless, it was leverage. That if you're not going to pay for these renovations to get this ballpark up to where it needs to be, we leave, and Major League Baseball would waive a relocation fee and make it very easy for us. But it feels like things are headed in the right direction, but it's definitely something we're going to keep an eye on. And I think all Chicago, again, leverage play.
It's the only thing that makes any sense.
David Samson talked before about how he was in Texas wearing a cowboy hat saying the Marlins are moving to Texas so they could get a new ballpark. We had intention of moving to Texas ever. We just wanted to get a new ballpark.
Well, it worked.
So that's what all of it is. I don't think the White Sox will leave Chicago. They can't. They cannot leave Chicago. Like I said, maybe Go ahead.
They said
said
that about
that.
the A's when they were in Philly.
We've moved twice since, but I don't know. I don't feel like the White Sox can move from the south side of Chicago. It's too ingrained in history there. Unless, I don't know, they wanted to like get rid of the whole Black Sox thing and like start fresh.
Yeah,
And
they'd have
become-
done that a long time ago.
Yeah, done that 50 years ago, 60 years ago.
100.
So I don't think that'll happen. I don't think the Brewers are going anywhere. They're going to get their ballpark sorted out. I don't know. It's crazy. It's all just leverage because these teams want upgraded stadiums. Like they've talked to the Diamondbacks moving. Yeah, out into the desert west of Glendale.
Oh no! Are you kidding
They're
me?
not. They're Phoenix. There's so much land out there, Brig. That would be the perfect spot to put us out by State Farm Stadium, by the spring facility out there out Camelback Ranch Park.
Yeah,
Perfect
I
spot
know
for
what you
a
mean.
stadium. With
But they got to put in some
roof.
metro or something. There's some kind of public transit that'll work.
They're working on expanding the metro right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, you know what? While we're at it, head west.
I think
they don't
could
have
do some killer.
They don't have a metro. They don't have a metro to the football stadium though.
Right. So they got stuff to
So-
work on in Phoenix.